Hello my fellow retro maniacs and welcome back to Let's Play Activision Anthology. Yes, let's load. Whoa! Activision! It would be funny if all the companies had followed Sega, having a title and like people shouting the name, like Nintendo or Sony. I think I already watched this, so. So I played 4 games. They were Pitfall and Mega Mania and River Raid. Yeah, I played this in order. So let's continue with Sky Jinx. Instructions. Pre-flight jitters. Demand got your edgy? Settle down. You'll do just fine, but please read this manual before takeoff. It'll help you put your nerves on autopilot and give you some real pointers on piloting to victory and the coveted Thompson Trophy. Skyjinx Basics. The object of Skyjinx is to race your P-41 through the pylon course in the shortest possible time without hitting pylons, trees, or balloonists. Select game with L1 button. Game 1, Polo Grounds, Aero Race, Love Field, Speedway Meadows, Thompson Tourney. Okay, how to play. Moving the left analog stick to the left will bank your plane to the left. Well, logical. Move the left analog stick to the right and your plane banks right. Moving the left analog stick forward or back during a race does not affect movement of the plane. The X button on your joystick is your plane's throttle. Press the X button to accelerate. Release the X button to slow your plane down. To begin or start a new game, press select and button to position your plane back at the beginning of the course and set your race timer to 0. Then press the X button or move the left analog stick to begin a new race. Switch difficulty. In difficulty mode A, trees are randomly placed directly in your flight path along the course. In difficulty mode B, trees are removed from the direct flight path. Pylons. You must fly to the right of the red pylons and to the left of the blue pylons. Red, right. Okay. There is a 3-second penalty each time you fly on the wrong side of the pylon. Your pylon count is shown above the timer on the screen and counts down each time you either successfully pass or crash into the pylon. So at the end of the race, the count remaining of the screen indicates the number of missed pylons for that race. Special features of Skyjinx by Activision. Your P-41. You'll quickly find that flying your P-41 racer is just like a real flying. As you accelerate to full throttle, notice how your racer's altitude increases and your plane's shadow falls back. Using your plane's shadow as a couch will help you determine your airspeed. Also, notice how your plane banks when turning, as you just like real flying your P41 accelerates into turns, but it won't respond immediately when turning. This delayed reaction gives a more realistic sense of flying. Obstacles along the course. You'll not only have to properly bank around the pylons to make the best time, but you'll also have to deal with and dodge other obstacles as well. Trees and hot air balloons have been strategically placed along the course to really keep you on your toes and keep you from flying the fastest, most direct path. You'll need to master your racer and be able to make split-second decisions in order to do well in Skyjinx. Okay. Getting the feel of Skyjinx by Activision. In high stakes in air racing, you'll need razor-sharp reflexes and a keen sense of anticipation. In order to sharpen your reflexes and really get to know your P41 racer, you should take a couple of warm-up runs down the field. At first, don't even try to fly the pylon cars, just soar at slow speed in a fairly straight path to check out your instruments. Learn how your plane banks and accelerates, then when you're more comfortable with the controls, take a practice run through one of the pylon courses. Learn to anticipate the upcoming pylons and begin turning early before you reach the pylon marker. At this point, don't even worry about time. There will be plenty of racers fun time later. So, okay. How to become a Sky Star. Tips from Bob Whitehead, designer of Skyjinx. Bob Whitehead is a senior designer at Activision. He also designed boxing, skiing, Stampede, and Chopper Command. I like how you can have a game designer and have a game called skiing or boxing in your CV. Simpler times back then. The key to winning any race is speed, but in pylon air racing you'll have to match your speed with flying skills. That means becoming a good judge of distance and how soon or late to begin your turns. As your skills really progress and you become a precision pilot, you should almost be able to fly full throttle through most of the course without slowing down for pylons, threes, or balloons. Cut your turns sharply and try to get as close to the pylons as you can. The path to becoming a Sky Star takes lots of patience and plenty of crashes. But remember, even when you do have a mishap and crash into something, quickly accelerate back into the race. You'll be surprised at how good your times can be, even after a crash or two. And please, stay down from the wild blue yonder long enough to drop me a note. I'd love to hear how your racing career is going. Good luck, good flying, and God bless. This is Bob Ross. I'm wishing you God bless. Alright, let's start the action. Back. Okay, gameplay mode. There's cloud cover, Starfield. Classic it is. Okay, so this is let's start with 1. So red from right. How do I select the difficulty mode? Hello. Oh, wait a second. Black and white mode. Okay. Oh no. I slow down? Okay, there. Crap. Oh, wait, what happened? I guess you cannot go to the edge of the screen. Okay. Oh. Cool. Okay, let's try to beat the stage. Crap. No. No. Ah. Almost. Drawing distance is not very good. Come on. Yeah, you kinda can anticipate the move. Oh, clip the pylon there. Yes. Alright. 52. It's a new lap record! Okay, no fanfare. Nothing. Okay. Just have to reset. Guess they expect you to write down your time yourself. You want to beat your record. Alright. 48 second. Okay, let's try track 2. $50. just the same. Yeah, this would help if Atari 2600 had music. It's quite a quiet game, to be honest. Well, you can play your favorite record while playing the game, so that's what we did in the 80s. There's no music. You can just listen to your own tracks. I don't know what would be a good song for this game. Probably something about flying. No. Okay, 144. Yeah, I don't know. Quite boring game. It would help if you had like, you know, something to shoot. Maybe this wanted to be like more like a flight simulator more than a, you know, shooter game. There's just not enough variety in the game modes and the graphics. Just calling a different game mode by giving you more pylons to run by is not really a good game design, you know. It's like making a racing game and the only game mode is that there's a different number of laps you have to do. Like game mode 1, you have to do 3 laps. Game mode B, you have to do 5 laps, and so on. So, you know, back then people didn't have other video games, so this was fascinating already. So maybe people were content with this. You know, they played this for months before maybe buying a new game. Come on. Okay, well, I've seen enough. Not the classic, even though it says classic. What is this Starfield mode? Okay, just yeah. I see what they did there. They just green screened the background layer and put something else instead there. No, that's not very interesting. Okay. Next one is gonna be a spider fighter. Okay, looks interesting. Like a Dr. Mario. Before Dr. Mario. No, it's just a shooter game. Like Space Invaders clone, I guess. Wait a second. No. No manual. Oh, this is the manual. Bug briefing. Spider fighter. Spider fighter basics. The object of the game is to protect your fruit orchard from insect fruit thieves, scoring points by exterminating the attackers. Okay. How to play. Fire poison pellet volleys by repeatedly pressing the X button. Move the left analog stick left or right to move mobile blaster left or right across the screen. Okay, it's just Space Invaders but with different backstory. Difficulty settings, press L1 to regular game, expert game. Straight pellets, guided pellets. Pressing the L2 button affects speed, firepower and point value of insects. Pressing the R2 button selects the guided pellet option. Depending on the setting, they can either fire straight ahead or they can be steered after they've been fired. I found a typing mistake. Fruit orchard. I don't know how to pronounce that. Orchard. The fruit orchard is growing oranges, grapes, strawberries and bananas. You must protect each variety of fruit from waves of insects. 4 waves attack oranges, grapes and strawberries. Then, unlimited waves of insects attack your bananas. Each wave starts out with 3 fruit and 4 master nets. Okay. Reinforcements. You begin each game with 4 bug blasters in reserve. If you manage to save all 3 fruit from an insect wave, you are awarded by additional blaster. You can only have up to 4 reserve blasters on the screen at one time. Okay. The expert game point values of insects are multiplied. Okay. Bonus points if you manage to save all 3 fruit in a wave, and you also have 4 bug blasters in reserve. Then you will receive 500 bonus points. We have like a bug blaster, green widow, master nest, scores, strawberries, dinner spy pod. Interesting. Bug glossary. The master nests is the ringleader and major fruit thief. It is protected from poison by a white pand. Until it releases a spy pod, its sole aim is to keep you busy with bugs, so that it can slip away with your fruit. Spy pods. These sneaky critters scout around and instruct the master nest to release more insects. As long as any spy pods remain on the screen, the master nest continues to release its creepy offspring. Destroy the spy pods and use low infestation. Green widows. I like how those bugs are just some alien creatures. They could have just called this game Alien Blaster, and everyone would be like, okay, they are aliens. Green widows fly interference, protecting the master nest with cover fire. They also act as living shields, sacrificing themselves by intercepting your poison pellets. Even though green widows are slower and dumber, by careful, they still deal a deadly bite. By careful, should it be saying be careful? Who proofread this? Stinger, the most dangerous and aggressive of the pack. Stingers track your blaster with a single-minded goal of destroying you. Warning: when you kill the master nest, pods and widows instantly transform into stingers. Then, the mortality rate is very high. Okay, maybe I shouldn't kill the master nest before killing everyone else. Tips from Larry Miller. Larry is the newest addition to the Activision design team. He's an experienced designer, having completed a number of games for home computers. As you can see, keeping a fruit orchard isn't exactly easy. These bugs can become a nuisance. You can never get rid of them entirely, but you can control them. There are various strategies you can experiment with, but one of the most effective that I have found is to first gun down the lone spy pod. If you can exterminate that pod, you halt the flow of reinforcements. Afterwards, you can pick off the rest of the attackers, leaving the master nest for last. Occasionally, the master nest will release a continuous stream of spy pods, and each one you hit seems to be replaced. If this happens, you must immediately destroy the master nest and take your chances against a squadron full of angry stingers. Normally, though, it is best to destroy the slower spy pods and green widows that hover near the bottom of the screen before killing the master nest. A low-flying stinger is your first enemy. So, maintain a stiff upper lip and send me a line in between spider fights. I'd sure like to know how this year's fruit harvest will fare. Okay. We got so this is a demo mode. Is it gonna be this fast? Man. Okay, let's start the game. Okay, got one. Yes. Oh, that's the stinger. Nice. Got the bonus again. Oh, got hit. Okay. Nice. Come on. Come on. Doing quite well, I think. Oh, God. Last life. One. Okay, that's my one last life. Oh, okay, got one bonus blaster. It seems that when the next round starts, you wanna be shooting already. Oh. Because they always start from the left side of the screen. Okay, 5,000 points. Pretty good start, I think. It's a very fast-paced game. Seems that, yeah, in the demo it's even faster. I didn't pay attention to the fruits. Okay. Come on. Ah, got hit. Nice. Excellent. Ah. I'm shooting quite randomly. It seems that it's a good tactic anyway. Okay, it's grapes now. 6,000 points now. Ah. Come on. Don't take me. Don't take my fruits. Man, that's interesting movement. So erratic. Ah. No. Stealing my fruits. How could you? Yes. Oh my. It's going so fast now. Huh. Yeah, no chance. 8,000 points. That's good, I think. Almost stole my orange. No, you don't. No, you don't. So many of them. Shit. Ah, just 5,000 points. Okay, what about the other modes? They're not working. To have R2 as even mapped. I don't know. Anyway, maybe that's enough. No. And the Star Master. You are alone in space. A critical and difficult mission awaits you. Carefully read these instructions and commit them to memory. Then study the power of Star Master. It will help to instruct you in the ways of advanced space combat, and then, perhaps someday, you can attain the level of Supreme Star Master. Pilot briefing. You must protect your starbases by destroying all invading enemy starfighters before they destroy you or your starbases. You must accomplish your mission quickly, using the least amount of energy, sustaining the least damage. Succeed, and you will be rewarded. Fail, and you will be destroyed. The destiny of the galaxy is in your hands. Select game level as follows. Press the triangle button. What is the triangle button? To call up galactic chart. Console first line of mission. Control computer Mac. Information at bottom screen. Select game level with one button. The initial letter of game level will appear. First line of the Mac information. Game levels vary based on number speed and accuracy of enemy starfighters and number and speed of meteors encountered in space. Game levels: Ensign, enemy 9, leader, wing commander, Star Master. 31 enemies, 2.5 times nominal speed. The adventure begins. Press the select button to start your mission. Your ship will be cruising through an empty sector of the galaxy. Now, you must seek out the enemy and race at warp speed to meet and destroy them. Mission operations. During the course of your mission, you will make use of 4 distinct modes of operation: galactic chart analysis, warp travel, engaging the enemy, docking with a starbase. Wow, this is a pretty complicated game. At least judging from the manual. Okay, galactic chart analysis. Your ship, starbase, enemy starfighters. Galactic radar. Displays the relative locations in the galaxy of your ship indicated by a plus. Starbase is shown as asterisk, and the enemy starfighter is shown as white blips on the radar. There are 36 sectors of the galaxy, 6 times 6 matrix shown on the radar. Mission attack control computer Mac information. URL west or south game level. Energy required to warp between sectors of the galaxy. Okay, oh, I see. Stardate 3062. Mr. Spock, where are we? I don't know. Where are we? Energy remaining Your ship starts with 9,999 units. Damage control status. Okay, where do I get the energy? Color of computer panel display. Green, you are in flying to an empty sector. Red, you are in or flying to a sector occupied by enemy starfighters. Blue, you are in or flying to a sector occupied by a starbase. In galactic chart sector analysis, your object is to locate enemy starfighters or your starbases. After consulting Mac, select a sector of the galaxy to which to warp, to either engage the enemy or dock with a starbase for refueling and repairs. Select a sector of the galaxy by moving the left analog stick up, down, left or right, which moves across of the galactic chart display. Place the plus in the sector of the galaxy to which you wish to travel. Press the X button to begin warp travel to sector selected. In this segment of your mission, you will be traveling at warp speed from one sector of the galaxy to another. Be alert to meteors which enter your path. Use your joystick to steer around them. Push or pull stick forward, back, right or left, or destroy them with your laser cannons. Each meteor that hits your ship drains some units of energy from your shield and could result in even greater damage to your ship. During warp travel, Mac will provide only energy and damage control status. Engaging the enemy. When you enter an enemy sector, your ship's laser gun sight will begin to flash, indicating the presence of enemy starfighters. Your object is to destroy all enemy starfighters in the sector in the fastest time, using the least amount of energy and avoiding damage to your ship. Okay. Is this like a pseudo 3D game? Press the X button to fire your laser cannons. A red explosion occurs when an enemy ship is destroyed. A blue explosion occurs when you destroy incoming enemy fire. A yellow explosion results when your ship is hit by an enemy fire. Each firing of your laser cannons requires 100 units of energy. Each time you are hit by enemy fire, you lose between 100 and 500 units of energy, depending on the severity of the damage. When all the enemy ships in a sector have been destroyed, your control console will turn from red to green. You should then refer to your galactic chart. Press the triangle button. Seek out more enemies or locate your starbases. Damage control status. Laser cannons destroyed. Shield destroyed. Your ship is defenseless. One more hit from enemy fire or collision with a meteor during warp travel will destroy your ship and end the game. Warp engines are damaged. Your ship will use twice as much energy during warp travel. Watch energy reserves. Laser cannons destroyed. You cannot fire at the enemy or meteors. Well, what can I do then? Retreat. Radar destroyed. You can no longer spot enemy fighters on the galactic chart. Starbases will continue to appear. When damage occurs, you will hear an explosion, whether you are monitoring your galactic chart or viewing the space around you. Mac will activate the energy reserve alarm when energy drops below 1,000 units. If your ship runs out of fuel, your missions cannot be continued and the game is over. To repair damage and or refuel, you must reach one of your starbases and dock. Docking with a starbase. To reach a starbase for docking, call up your galactic chart. Select a sector of the galaxy in which the starbase is located and press the X button to warp to the starbase sector. Dock, use the left analog stick to pilot your ship until your ship's sights connect with the orbiting starbase at its closest approach. Okay. Once docked, your ship's energy will be completely replenished and all damage will be repaired. You will then be prepared to continue your mission to destroy the enemy. When a starbase is destroyed, enemy starfighters are constantly trying to surround and destroy your starbases. Only you can prevent this from occurring. When the enemy succeeds in destroying a starbase, explosion is heard, no matter where your ship happens to be at the time. The starbase disappears from the galactic chart. When all enemy ships are destroyed, or your ship is destroyed, or your ship runs out of energy, your mission is over. Okay. Well, this is a pretty complicated game. It's interesting that there were quite complicated games made for these old consoles like Atari 2600. But then when NES came out, they weren't making games like these for NES, but usually the console games were quite simple. I don't know any tactical game for NES. Maybe there were, at least in Japan, but most of the games for NES were like platformers or beat 'em ups or puzzle games. Okay. The power of Star Master. Only after much training and experience can you assume the power of Supreme Star Master. Let this manual be your guide. Your mission in Star Master by Activision is an extremely test of strategic flying and combat skills. Learning the basics is just the beginning of your adventure. You must possess a determination, skill, sensitivity and power beyond the ordinary to perform your mission quickly and efficiently, to sense danger, to be calm in the face of crisis, to move from power to finesse with equal proficiency to be the master of your ship and your galaxy. This is the challenge. This is the power of Star Master. Study, master, believe. The power can be yours. Meet Mac. Mac provides you a constant reading of your energy reserves. E. You should check this constantly, firing your laser cannons, taking a hit from meteors. So even cruising peacefully at normal speed all cost you precious energy. Do not be caught short. Always leave enough to complete your mission or reach the starbase and refuel. Okay, I guess I should return to a starbase after each mission. Okay, man, this is a long manual. Okay. Tips from Alan Miller. Alan Miller is a senior designer at Activision, a fierce video game competitor. He's also the designer of checkers, tennis, and ice hockey by Activision. Star Master is a game that requires the mastery of a wide variety of skills to achieve the best performance. Careful analysis of all information, good strategic planning, the skilled control of a master pilot, and accurate marksmanship in the heat of battle are all needed to succeed. The Supreme Star Master will have lightning quick reactions, a keen eye, a clear head, and the ability to remain calm and in control at all times. The Supreme Star Master will use all of the tricks available to complete a successful mission. You use your control to dodge meteors. Don't try to destroy them with your cannons unless absolutely necessary. Pick your targets carefully and keep your laser fire to a minimum. Do not fear enemy fire. Keep your cool and dodge incoming fire whenever possible. Get a clear shot at the enemy before firing. Many of us at Activision have practiced long hours to reach the level of Supreme Starmaster. I hope you enjoy the challenge. Please drop me a note and report on your mission. So I'd love to hear from you. Love, Alan Miller. Okay, finally, let's start the game. It's a pseudo 3D. So what's the triangle button? Okay, I'm warp speed. There's nothing here. There's enemy, I think. Okay, enemy firearm. There's an enemy, I think. I'm turning. Oh, there it is. Oh shit. Engage. Come on. I got him. There's one. Oh no. I don't know how to. How to avoid those enemy fires. Can only shoot them. No! Okay. Thanks. Retreat. Oh, there it is. Cool. There's one. You go. I think I got him. There are no enemies here. Let's go here. Maximum warp speed. Cool. And now there are more enemies again. This is a very well made game, I think. I like the 3D aspect of this. This, you know, approach. There's so many 2D shooters on Atari 2600 that it's refreshing to see. Okay, nice. It's refreshing to see a 3D game. Come on. I can't see anything. Oh, I guess I died. Well, quite difficult game actually. I think, yeah, it's a kind of game you actually play a lot if you had this in the early 80s. Let's watch the commercial, shall we? How do I? Cute kitty.
At last, what you've never seen, never heard, never felt in a video game. Chart and challenge. Warp, but wait. Fight and fight again. Retreat to refuel. Battle. And be blasted right out of your senses.
Wow.
For the Atari Video Computer System, Star Master by Activision.
Atari Video Computer System. It wasn't called Atari 2600. Well, I think that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you the next time.